So last time we were looking at weird old books.
I have to start all over, Grandma.
Solitaires, are you alone? Do you have 150 reasons to play solitaire games? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to AvidCat. Just your shows. I just has your words. I'm not redoing it. What's up? So last time we were looking at weird old books that I got from my family members, mainly my grandmother and my great-grandmother, who we were last time interrupted by her lovely poem, which she wrote several times, and it's actually really good. So we're going to go into the other stuff that my aunt and my grandmothers, and sometimes my dad, and I can see one book that I got from like some dude that I delivered stuff, and okay, one of those I just bought. Solitaires, are you alone? Do you have 150 reasons to play solitaire games? By Douglas Brown. Oh no, don't, the edge is coming off. It's literally like, I used to read this as a kid, because sure, I had friends. Hanging out with my grandma. And if you're wondering, is it hot in this room, me wearing a jacket? Yes, but I've already committed to the bit, so let's go. Why do I have 3 copies of this book? Why? Just why? 30 Days of Taming Your Finances? Thank you, Grandma. 30 Days of Taming Your Finances? Thank you, Grandma. 30 Days to Find Your Finances? Thank you, Grandma. She sends me these things. I'm pretty sure I have like 3 Dave Ramsey's books in this pile, or if not, I left them out because I have 3 Dave Ramsey's books. For some reason, there's the 1001 things your kids should see and do. I didn't buy this. I don't know, like, I don't know when I got this, but let's see what, apparently this is a religious book because it says they need to fast during Lent. They need to see the men and women's U.S. Olympic soccer teams in action. Yes, they do, and they deserve equal time, equal pay, and equal fun. Anyway, The Glass Castle, a grandmother book that I was sent that I have not read. Honestly, it sounds really good, but it also sounds really fucking sad. It's about like a broken family and all that whatnot, but it sounds really, really like beautiful and poignant, and I don't want to read it. I mean, for the love of God, I have the entire Incorruptible thing here, which is technically my 2nd or 3rd time reading it. Don't leave it there. There's a bar thing there. For some reason, I've scribbled, "What are you staring at?" on. I don't know why. This is Paul Bryan's Common Errors English Usage in. There's a theme for this joke, in case you haven't wondered. Another one of these, just common errors in usage, like, you know, those actually motherfuckers. This is where they get their reference shit from. Not from fucking Reddit, from a thing that says you can't put no one and no one together, and not that all, and very and notorious and nuclear. Numbers, Deuteronomy, all that. Let's talk about Larry Burkett's major purchases. I don't know what this is. It's a very small thing, so it's very majorly important, but not really. It's also a very big thing. I think it's kind of like another one of those 30 days to finance crap. I love you, Grandma, but why? Why do I have these things? I do like this one. I've actually read this one in and out several times. I didn't scratch the back. That's kind of how it is. A treasury of the world's best loved poems. I mean, because it's like, C.S. Lewis, and it's got, not C.S. Lewis, fucking guy who wrote Alice in Wonderland. Alexander Pope, Wordsworth, Lewis Carroll, that's the motherfucker's name. Alfred Lord Tennyson, some great stuff in this. I might have bought this. I don't know why, but I needed it for something. I might have had it since high school. I don't know. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary of Synonyms and Antonyms. This is... Never mind. It was given to me Christmas 2001 from my grandmother. I think I was kidding. My grandmother gives me literature books. What do you get from your grandma? I get knitted socks. I get fucking thesaurus. Don't get me wrong, these are very useful materials, especially when you are, when you do what I do with, poetry, and, when you write songs. It's very handy for anybody who writes or whatever. If you need another word for something, instead of like relying on it, you're just off wandering about. You're like, hey, can I have a book that's like not on the internet? And it's like, hey, how does this word connect to this word? And like, there's like a description and shit. That's how these work. Okay, this is a really old book from like the 1900s. It's about Abraham Lincoln. He goes to a toy shop and buys a toy. I've never read it. It's nice though. I've read parts of it, but I've never like sat down and like, ooh, I gotta read about Abraham Lincoln going to a fucking toy shop. It's a tiny one and it's really old, so I need to put it up there. Why do I have H. Jackson Brown Jr. Life's Little Instruction Book, Volume 3? I understand that I have this. Where's the other 2 volumes? Why do I just have Volume 3? What is this? Never get yourself into a position where you have to back up a trailer. You know what? If you can not do that, that's actually pretty sage advice, because that's kind of a nightmare. And I know I have to watch fucking truckers do that shit all day at work. 1280. Hold puppies, kittens, and babies anytime you get the chance. I don't know about babies, but puppies and kittens, all for that. Babies, fine. You know, they just sit there. What the fuck am I talking about? I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about writing for college and career. Oh God, who gave me this one? It's unknown because that page is for some reason torn out. Did I write something on this? I got this from my grandmother. I'm sure of it. It's underlined. I don't underline a fucking thing. Oh, I remember this one. Manners Made Easy. This one is definitely from my aunt, right? Yeah. Has to be. Did she even sign it? I don't think she did. Is there a thing in here? Oh my God, there's a whole thing. Why the fuck do I need to know this shit? Like, Manners Made Easy for the family. Yeah, I'm real into that, Grandma. Hi, my name is what? Cold Hands, Warm Heart, 2 for 1. Honestly, you know, like some of these, you can use these to be more civilized and come off appearing more. I can't fucking string a goddamn sentence together, and I'm going, oh, woe is I was trying to make that joke work. The Grammar Phobe's Guide to Better English and Plain English by Patricia T. O'Connor. Again, this is one of those actually books. We're like, you know, this isn't really a word. You got like, this is where you use a hyphen. This is how you use you know what? Fucking English language is made up. It's a fucking pigeon language. You can use that however you want, as long as you can read it and it makes sense to another person, and they can go like, oh, okay, I can kind of get what they have. I've read stuff and written stuff that just sounds like complete gibberish. You ever read Clockwork Orange? It's fucking gibberish until you actually like connect this word to word, and you're like, okay, that's just what that means. You're like, you know, something like, oh, it's on fleek or something like that, you know, from like 2015. Fine. That makes sense. But this book would tell you that's not a thing. You can't do that. I say, screw you, and screw the Bedford Handbook for Writers. This is also a very good thing if you need to know how to do stuff, but also people change their minds all the fucking time on how the goddamn English language works. A spoon is a spoon. It's another one of those textbooky, underlining ones. Have I gone through it like legitimately and like read a lot of these? Yes, I have. Is there a third video? Yes, there is. I have more crap. And I have to share this with somebody, otherwise it's just going to go unnoticed and weird in my house. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. Is there going to be a part 3? Yeah, I'm going to record it like as soon as I get done with this, but when will you see it? That's what that stupid bell's for. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please be safe out there. I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Later.
I have to start all over, Grandma.